Welcome back everyone to the Faithful Budgeter. If you're new here, I'm Tracy, and today we're going to be doing an update as well as a condensing cash swap out. So let's get started. Okay, so I haven't done a video since probably July or August, and it's mainly because the first couple months of school were especially very, very stressful. And I just didn't have time to focus on both this channel and my faith-based channel, which I will link below if you aren't coming to me from that other channel. But yeah, so haven't been able to focus on the budgeting channel as much, and I wasn't getting a lot of views from the new videos, so I decided I was just going to take a break from it for a while. But I've gotten comments from several of you, saying that you're following my journey and asking for updates. So I wanted to get back on and update you guys. So I am going to be filming these videos like more raw so that I can easily upload them without having to do a lot of extensive editing to them. So it's going to be just kind of raw footage without me taking out any pauses or ums or sips of my drink or anything like that I would normally do, just so that I can easily edit it on my phone and get it uploaded for you guys, and I can get more content out for you guys. So today's video is an update on how budgeting is going. So I have been still doing budgeting. I'm still doing my budget. I'm still doing savings, but I stopped doing cash envelope stuffing for my revolving funds because I just started using my debit card for it and just keeping track and making sure I'm not going over my budget with my revolving funds. And if you're not familiar, revolving funds are things like groceries and gasoline for the car and eating out and things like that. So we've just been using debit for the revolving funds, but still putting money into sinking funds every month. I will say we had a bit of a scare, and it kind of woke me up to wanting to get a little bit more serious with savings, because my husband works in the software world. He's gotten laid off many, many times. It's just a revolving door. I feel like in the software world, it's just very common for every few years to get laid off. And he got laid off again just a couple weeks ago. But the difference is between this time and previous times was that in previous times he was on staff is the wrong word. I'm thinking of education. He was he had a he was like a full employee of the company, which meant when he got laid off, he would get severance pay. But now he's an independent contractor, so when he got laid off, he wouldn't have gotten a severance pay. And so it was really, really scary, and I had to do the budget, figure out what our skeleton budget would be and how long our savings could last us until he could get a new job. So it was a little bit scary, but luckily his supervisor appealed his layoff, and so they renewed his contract. But we're not sure how long his renewed contract will last before he gets laid off again. So we're getting super serious. So basically I'm focusing all of our surplus money onto savings and not worrying about paying off debt for the next couple of months, just so I can save as much money as possible. So if he gets laid off again in the new year, we're solid, we're good, we've got enough, cash flow to pay our bills and all the things and survive until he gets another job. So that's kind of what I'm focused on. So today, for our emergency funds, each month I have a high yield savings account, so I'm literally just transferring money into the high yield savings account. We're at about $1,200 in the high yield savings account, which is really exciting. So we have that minimum $1,000 saved in our emergency fund. I want to save more, obviously, and the more money I have in that savings account, the higher interest I get on my bigger the return. So we're just transferring money into the high yield savings account for our emergency fund. but we are still doing cash for all of our sinking funds. So I'm just using my completed challenges container to store all of my binders. So what we're going to do today is I got $600 in cash out for putting into our sinking funds. And what I'm going to do, as well as I am still doing some savings challenges as well, which will be in another video. But we're not putting money into savings today. We are literally just taking this $600 in cash, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 that I got in cash out of the bank. And we are going to be condensing by switching out, like trading this money for money in here, so that we're able to shrink some of, because these are getting kind of thick. They got a lot of cash in them. So we're just going to trade out the money. So we'll start with the smaller binder first that has our low priority sinking funds. Right now we have 135 in Christmas. So this is 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 35. Okay, so we are going to switch out for, actually, change my mind, because I'm using this for actual like Christmas presents. I think I'm gonna leave this money alone and not switch it out for 100, because it'll be easier to spend if it's on a $100 bill. I can switch out vacation. Total in vacation, I actually have two things full of ones. Over in this other one, we have tons of ones. We have $1,173. We are fully funded for our vacation. So 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay. $20, $40, $60, $80, $100. We may be just condensing completely out of this, but we'll see. $20, $40, $60, $80, $100. $20, $40, $60, $80, $100. $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80, $90, $100. I'm going to count that again. $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80, $90, $100. Okay. And then we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I think I'm going to leave the rest alone. So in this envelope for vacation, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 700, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. What I'm going to do is take a 10 though. So this is $800 that we have. And I think I might switch some 10s out for 20s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay, there we go. All right. And that is the vacation savings. Like I said, I have like a million ones in this other folder that's also part of the vacation. I think I'm going to leave this alone, but we have $110 in gifts, $130 in the accountant, $95 in tech. Entertainment, we have $200. I think I'm going to leave the smaller bills alone. Clothes, we have $60. Beauty, we have $20 right now. And date night, we have 90. So I think I'm going to leave the smaller bills in low priority because these are ones that I'm actually like taking cash out of to spend money. And it's easier to spend money when you have smaller bills that you're working with. And like I said, emergency is just going straight into our high yield savings. I'm going to come back to these ones and switch out some ones for 10s. All right, car maintenance, I have 130. So I think I am going to switch out. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay. Okay. We have 80 in moto insurance. I'll leave that alone. 80 in car insurance. And 61 in motorcycle maintenance. So what I'm going to do is come back to the vacation and switch out the last 100 in the vacation one. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I'm thinking I might do the 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, there we go. That vacation is much condensed. All right, now I'm gonna look at condensing some of these other bills. All right, so I have, I think, $46 in this envelope. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then I'm going to set these to the side. And this should be $40. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. And what I'm going to do is, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to put this, actually I take these 2 envelopes out that had all my ones in it. That was what was making this one super thick. And put this money in the vacation envelope. Okay, and that is all for our condensing. So now we're going to use, it's funny, I only have one soul 5. We're going to use all of this cash, which should be $600. Let's double check and make sure we didn't do anything wrong. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Plus 10, plus 5. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna count that wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $600. Okay. So we have condensed our cash and traded out our bills. So now we have enough cash to do our savings challenges and our sinking funds when we get to those. Okay guys, so that is all for today's video. Let me know how you guys are doing on your budget and just how you're doing in general. And I can't wait to see you in my next video real soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you. Bye.